Yo, what is up guys, it's FullySpaced and I'm bringing you a brand new modern mountain house tutorial. Basically this is going to be a little time lapse of me building this modern style little mountain base. It's going to be inside the mountain and it will start off with an outside structure. So as you can see here, I'm building this nice little circle structure there and just filling it with a few stairs around, trying to get a really nice creative design for it. And then I'll add another circle kind of up by a diagonal, which you'll see here, and then we'll fully dig into the mountain, and that will basically be the start of the base. It's going to be like more of a modern style, so if you've watched my previous mountain base, you will see it's just like a really simple little base, kind of you can walk out, you can see straight over all the land and things. In this one I decided to keep glass instead and use glass instead of having the little overextended balcony. Obviously I have a balcony you'll see later on in this little bottom section here, but for now I'm just decorating it with stairs, going around with trapdoors, buttons, just kind of giving it a real nice little design to it. You don't want to make it look too boring to look at, you want to make it look really nice and good. So I went ahead and added just those extra designs that really bring it to life a bit more, and then started filling in the inside here. As you can see, I just fill up the whole circle, just block out every single block, and then replace the whole middle of the circles with spruce. So it kind of looks like you're in two giant barrels if you look at it like that. So you'll be inside these two giant barrels, and I have a ladder that goes up to the second one. You could obviously make a really hollowed out staircase. You could make that base go as far back as you want. It's in a really big mountain here, so you could do whatever with it. However, I just decided to stick with a nice simple ladder and make it more of a starter modern house mountain design. It's a lot to say that is, but yeah, so that's what I've kind of gone for here. Obviously you can see with the panes some weird glitches going on there. I'm not quite sure what was happening, but I thought, you know, I want to add some leaves to this, kind of make it look like overgrown, like it's kind of been there for a while, it's hidden away. It just gives more detail to it, more outside decoration, definitely brings it to life a bit more. Obviously it hasn't been looked well maintained, so there's all this overgrowing all over it. It also just looks a lot better than just having this plain structure just kind of stuck into a wall. Always adding those extra little touches to things definitely brings it to life a bit more, and just playing around with different kind of block placements and things will really bring your builds out and bring it up to that next level that you want to reach. Down the bottom here I was really unsure how I'm going to get into the house, then I added these trapdoors in. Thought it was a really good idea, and then just stuck the ladders on top, because the trapdoors kind of look like they're kind of like a ladder that folds out, so it looks like a folding ladder. Obviously if you knock the trapdoor, if you right click it, it will break the ladder, so don't do that. You just kind of want to keep your two trapdoors there and two ladders on. Then on the inside I just went for a basic interior with all your crafting essentials and furnaces on the inside, just around the edges, and then we have a few bushes in there, a few paintings to things, and some lighting, just really to bring the whole build to life. You will see this all inside later on when I actually head over on the inside and just show you guys what's going on there. Obviously playing around with stairs as well on walls always gives it a nice little crack design to it, kind of makes things look like they're a bit cracked. And then obviously I added the nice little campfire bed here that you can see. You'll see that even more clearer when we head over to the first person's perspective and go from there. I'm just adding some chests up there. Most of this part is the interior design, but now that that is pretty much done here, I just finish up some of these leaves, make it look a bit better. Didn't want it to just kind of sit around, I wanted to kind of play and bring these leaves to actually overhang on top of the building itself, and then hang around down the bottom here, where I'm eventually going to build a nice little pathway up towards this ladder that I've built. So we're going to use just the normal path block and a few cobblestone bricks, not bricks, just a few cobblestone, and that will just basically give a bit more detail to the path. I've added these slabs for an easy access, and then this little wall here to stop you falling off to your inevitable death at this point. I know you're not going to fall very high, however it's just there for a nice little aesthetic. Also gives you a nice little guiding point of where the staircase actually is that will take you up to your base. So I recommend doing stuff like this. It really does bring out your design, and obviously bone mealing it definitely just gives it that more overgrown vibe. So now we're over into the first person. As you can see, there's all this overgrown foliage here. Then we can just head up the little pathway that I got, and there's the trapdoor with the ladders on them. So you can climb up those. If you want to place a ladder on a trapdoor, just hold shift and right click and you'll be able to do that, because you can't actually place them normally due to the fact that they move a lot. So yeah, you hold shift and right click, and then obviously we got the little ladder that goes upstairs here. You got a little bed, little table, just a bunch of chests kind of there just for you to store things in. Nice little view out here, and then if you head down, you got all your storage underneath the tables and everything there as well. You got a few trees here, and just some lighting on the little balcony area that you have. And you can obviously jump off into the water if you wish, or you could just, you know, have a look at your build like I'm doing. And this is basically what it looks like from the outside. I think it really looks nice and neat. There will be a nice little showcase coming up now, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more content. And yeah, I'll see you all soon. Peace.